What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and look, we got another banger recipe for y'all. So look, whether you're making this for New Year's Eve, Soul Food Sunday, or just whenever you want you a good side, okay? These black-eyed peas, you ain't gonna need another recipe after this. I can guarantee it. So look, the recipe is super simple to do. We're gonna walk through it. All you need to do, go ahead and head to the store, make your orders right now so you can grab the ingredients to make this. All the ingredients is in the description box below. And then let's get cracking. Oh, real quick before we get started, if you ain't already subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button real quick. And if you ain't subscribed, I'm surprised, but that's a whole nother discussion for another day. But also tap that notification bell so that way you can be notified first when all the new recipes drop. All right, let's get it though.
I do my thing in the kitchen. My name is Cord, I'm for the culture, and I'm here with a vision. We here to talk, chop it up. They say the odds are stacked against us. We ain't seen that bet. And the things we do in kitchens, y'all ain't seen that shit. Yes, Lord, let me talk. Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. You now turned in the Kitchen Culture Podcast.
All right, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and build our little pot liquor. So, boom, get a little bit of oil in your skillet, not too much. So we got some diced yellow onion. We're gonna go ahead and add this into our Dutch oven pot. If you ain't got a Dutch oven, just get you a deep pot, it don't matter. We got it rough chopped, it don't necessarily need to be minced or finely diced. It's not that deep. So go ahead and add this all in. So go ahead and work them onions around. By now, your house should be smelling real good. Like if you love the smell of onion and garlic together, this is gonna be lovely. All right, now we also gonna add us in some garlic paste. If you wanna mix up your own garlic, you'll get an even deeper flavor. But for convenience, we're gonna use the paste. Make things simple. Chances are, if you're making the black-eyed peas, you've been cooking all holiday season, and listen, I need a little break. We're not looking to caramelize these or nothing like that. We're just gonna cook them for about 5 minutes. Now I like to season my vegetables just because the flavor carries a lot better than if you try to season the liquid up. All right, so we're gonna go in with some nature seasoning, black pepper, a little smoked paprika, a little onion powder, and just a little bit of chicken bouillon. Just a little bit. All right, now we got us some Ham Hocks. You gotta add you some smoked meat into the mix. So we got me about 3 Ham Hocks. Add that on in, we're gonna take this temperature down some. All right, so we're going in with about 6 to 8 cups of chicken broth. All right, now once you got your broth in, then we're gonna let everything come up to a low boil. All right, so while we're waiting on the food to get finished, let me tell you about my new cookbook, The New Southern Table. Just dropped in November, and boy, let me tell you, so we got over 110 plus recipes, so we cover everything from the basics of how to make gravy, your differences between your neutral oils and high heat oils, but also, hold on, let me show you. So boom, starting off, we got some smothered fried chicken. Wait, hold on, we not done. We got a Southern old-fashioned caramel cake. Listen, the possibilities is endless. You got your cocktails in there too, and then my first cookbook, Kitchen Culture, as well. So between these two books, it ain't all big back stuff, like not all the way. You got about a good, I don't know, 5 to 10 at most vegetable recipes, all right? So look, go ahead and make sure you grab your copy in the description box below. But let's get back to the recipe. Now we got this coming up to a little boil. Go ahead and add your 2 bay leaves in. So we take that temp down to a simmer, cover it up on with a lid, and let this go for about an hour to an hour and a half, or until them Ham Hocks is just about falling off the bone. Like I said, them Ham Hocks ought to be just falling off the bone. All you gotta do is just pick them bones on out. Now, to thicken this up, we got one last thing to do. So go ahead and get you a good spoonful of beans, about a cup worth, really. Now you can either take these out and then mash them up and then put them back into the pot, or save yourself a little trouble, just go ahead, get some of them beans, mush them up against the side wall here of your pot. Now once that starch releases, that's gonna help to thicken this all up here. And then you're gonna get that creamy consistency that we all love with our black-eyed peas. Go ahead and let everything mingle in the pot for about another 10-15, and then we ready. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cover this and let this simmer for about a good 10 to 15, and when we come back, go ahead and make this good old bowl. Ooh, we been waiting for this. All right, here we go. Hold on, with the little honey butter cornbread. And then, oh yeah. Let me get another bite. Had to make sure it's still good. Oh, that thing good and creamy, like how I like it. Oh, yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord, let me talk. You tuned into the Chef Core in the kitchen. We here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. Yes, Lord, let me talk.